doing this right after I just finished, I think chapter 3 of High School Story. Horse race. So, my voice is hoarse. So this is gonna be fun. You grip the phone hard as your mom yells at you for spending time with Blaine Haynes, who you would definitely have been spending time with. Hey Mom, it's so good to hear your voice. How you doing? Tobias, I'm the one who taught you that invasion tactic, remember? Now, are you gonna come clean about spending time with the Haynes boy? If I know for a fact what I'm saying is true, I have the evidence. Evidence? How'd you get that? Let's just say I had people give you tabs on who's right, and they spotted you. Care to explain? There's nothing to explain. We both happened to be invited to the same event. I didn't know we'd be there until I saw him. But did you have to spend so much time together while you were both there? He was one of, 3 people I knew, Mom. Then it was a chance to meet new people. But it can't afford even the slightest misstep in his space. One wrong move could take my entire campaign. That changed from we to mine awfully quick. I was careful, Mom. I've been through this process before, remember? Yes, but Mom cuts off, placed by low murmuring on her end of the call. You can only guess what her advisors are whispering in her ear. Finally, you hear her take a deep breath. Tobias, I'm sorry if I'm being too harsh. My advisors think Wright might try to use that against me, and that man just gets under my skin. It's fine. I know how easily voters react to even the mention of Verdona. I promise I won't let you down. Does that mean you avoid Haynes boy from now on? It means I won't let you down. Wait, Tobias. Oh, look, I wait for a charity thing. Goodbye. Gotta go, bye. You hang up, place your phone on the nightstand, and flop back down on your bed. Even 1,000 miles away, I can't escape my mom's expectations. You tap on the door and glance up to see Tano. The match is gonna start soon. You ready? You nod and follow him into the living room of the suite. Tobias, I was wondering when you're gonna show up. I was wondering if you'd show your face. Murphy's getting impatient. You'll have a few minutes to get changed. Changed? I didn't know this polo thing had a dress code. It doesn't, but it's the first time the press is gonna see you since school started. Don't you want to show off how well you fit in here? Besides, how are you supposed to play your best if you don't look your best, right, Tana? You would be safer on horseback if you were wearing some proper gear, Tobias. And that's true. That's why I may as well try it on. Purchase this outfit to impress the media and get a big boost during a polo match. Oh. 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 Something I haven't paid for. You see the fit? You like it? If you don't like it, too bad, I bought it. Anyways. Well, what do you think? It's perfect. You look like a pro. An extremely chic pro with fashionable friends. Let's hope this outfit inspires me to play like one too. Let's open spot Tatum, giving you an odd look. Tatum, everything alright? I can't even do the deep voice. He gives his throat and looks away. Yes, the perimeter is still scarce. I think that bodyguard's before. It looked nice. Thanks for the translation. Are you gonna be riding your own horse today? I didn't bring a horse to school with me. That's fine. Just head down to the stables. I'm sure they'll assign one to you. I'll meet you on the field when you're done. You make your way toward the private Esclarian Center on the active campus, with Tana a step behind. You can tell by his demeanor that something's up. So, how much of that conversation with my mom did you hear? Let's know she hasn't changed much over the years, despite what the pundits say. Right? Like, I know I have responsibilities as the first son, but doesn't mean she can dictate my every thought in a conversation. Glance over at Tatum, who has a carefully blank expression, but you know he's thinking about when you vent about your mom in the past. So, what do you think I should do? I think it's unfair for your mom's opinions to get in the way of relationships with Blaine and otherwise. So for you, you know my mom and keep hanging out with Blaine. For me, I know your mom and still not hang out with Blaine. Fair enough. Can't exactly picture you two as being as blossom buddies. As what now? You know, besties. Jeff shakes his head as he asks the man at least test between you and the younger students. Can I ask you something? Can I stop you? Nope. So... have you been adjusting to the presidential guardsman? Must be weird after all those years in the army. The uniform is definitely different. Tatum pulls out the sleeve of his suit jacket. But it's been a nice change overall. Except where the subject of my assignment is being a pain in the ass. So, always, you ever in his brief smile as the two of you approach the Esquarian Center. You enter the stables and let out a low whistle. How many horses does one school need? Enough to supply mounts for an entire polo match, apparently, and more than enough to pose a security risk. I need to check the perimeter. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll be here. Then rolls his eyes as he walks away, speaking to his earpiece, and make it way further to the stables. All these horses would be so beautiful. I wonder. Sure laugh as you hear a familiar voice coming from one of the stalls. Who's little cinnamon roll? Who's my sweetest little cinnamon roll? Is that Blaine? Peek into the stall and see Blaine stroking the mare's neck. That's right. You're the sweetest. Nay. Oh my god. Rice, what are you doing here? I'm here to find a ride. Who are you? Same, but I already got dibs on Belgium. Blameless jumping down, taking in your new riding gift outfit. You feel nice. Maybe distracted press enough, they won't even notice me. You're welcome. The only good thing about Vanclaws is that I've gotten a break from the constant media circus. Really? That's the only good thing? You're right. Shaking up with Peter's pretty okay too. But seriously, I had Dean Lundquist as the press on campaigns for public events like this. I know what you mean. Like a puppet putting on a show. Right, like, there's free Pinocchio. Blaine mimes being a puppet master or a marionette doll and watch him waggle his fingers around. That's not nearly as charming as you think it is. Blaine chuckles as he pulls his head back. I'm just saying, I'm not looking forward to having to perform like a show pony while riding one. Does that mean I should expect more middle fingers to the press today? Not this time. Taking a day from being a donuts and famous bad boy. Something like that, which is good news for you if we end up on opposite teams. Blaine smirks at you, but you can't quite meet his eye. Not after your phone call with your mom earlier. You know, the press is gonna be at the match. Maybe it's best if we keep our distance. Afraid the headlines would make headlines? Nah, I just think we can use some more space. What do you say? Okay, absence makes the heart grow fonder. We'll see about that. Especially since we're gonna be playing polo for the rest of the afternoon. By the way, I think I saw your sign horse in the back, but what? Well, between you and me, it's kinda slow. It's tough for you to keep up on the field. But if I play nicely, I can have you pick out a better ride. It would be nice to pick out my own horse for the match and spend a little more time with Blaine. Oh, so I did this, but I didn't pay for the outfit? No, when I read it, even when I'm not recording, I do one whole chapter. I read one chapter without pausing. Like, I don't back out of it. Like, once I start it, I finish it. I don't, like, back out and then come back to, like, days, weeks later. I finish it. So, like, what? So, I clearly had diamonds to get the horse, but I didn't have diamonds to get the... I had diamonds to pick out the horse, which I don't remember that. But I didn't have diamonds for the jacket. Well, then brings me to a different question. if I didn't have diamonds the first time I played it, and that's why I didn't get the thing, because I remember having to deal with the old slow horse. I reread this more than once. So at least like the second time I probably paid for the horse. The second time I paid for the horse. So both first and second time I didn't pay for the jacket. So I keep reading this chapter and I find another premium option that I did in fact pay for. I'm just gonna assume I had beef with this fucking outfit. Sorry, that just beats my no commentary run for the Foreign Affairs in one goddamn chapter. But what? I was able to pay this scene, but not the last one. So I know damn well for a fact that I didn't pay for the horse. Right? I didn't pay for the horse. That was the slow one. So obviously I didn't pay for the jacket. Duh. But then I replayed it, and I paid for the horse, but not the jacket, because I don't remember the damn jacket. I'm thinking something. I have shit memory, but I have a hunch that on the second time I played, I probably picked the female body type. So if I did pay for that outfit, it only counts for the female body, not the female body type, not the male body type. So yeah, I could have bought it the second time round, but I probably wasn't male. I think. Well, I guess I'll never find out, but if there's more outfits that's not paid for, that's probably gonna be my hunch, because I probably wasn't able to pay for it the first time around as male, but then the second time around I played as female, so those paid for outfits aren't, you know, who's first up? Okay, no more commentary story now. Who's first up? Blaine leads you over to a stocky black horse who snorts as you approach. This is Sesame. This guy's easily the fastest horse in the stable. But also Thomas Rock. He's efficient and won't give you much grief, but he's definitely afraid of logs. Logs? Yep, trees are fine. Stone's fine, but God forbid there's a log on the ground. Then it's all over. Blaine reaches into his pocket and pulls out a sugar cube. He offers it to Sesame, who eagerly eats it. Nay. How do you know so much about these horses? I spent a lot of time in the stables with the Polo Club. The Polo Club is not a little preppy for you. Oh yeah, it's a huge blow to my reputation. But when I get on the back of a horse, it's not so bad. Brad says me goodbyes, Blaine leads you to the next stall. Contestant number 2, Hun, who wants me to buy a sauce for a portal match. You're seriously your work on your title. Blaine shows you to a ruddy-colored horse mounting this lock to a stall. Wait on it. She keeps breaking herself out, so while the stable hands had to install a special lock. Smart horse. She's there on the field. Sounds like she can anticipate the roll of the ball. Lean over the stall's half door. You kiss Egg on it to come over. Instead, she defiantly grunts and turns her butt toward you. No. Oh. She has a bit of attitude. You have to show who's boss. I don't know if you noticed, but that's not exactly my strong suit. Just pretend going to someone you want to tell off, and she'll come right after. And she'll come right over. I'll pretend she's you. This I gotta see. Darn it. Come here. Garnet startles, but immediately comes to you. You pet her soothingly. Not bad. I might include some more colorful language, but there are worse things than short and sweet. It's one of those horses I think you should check out. Blaine stops at the stall of a dappled horse who paws anxiously at the ground at your approach. This is Jupiter. He has tons of stamina. You reach out to pet his face. Jupiter jolts his head back and unsuccessfully tries to nip at your hand. He's a bit aggressive, don't you think? Nah, she's a little bit skittish. Before Brancross rescued him, he was underperforming resource with an abusive trainer. Poor thing. No wonder he tried to bite me. He's come a long way, but he's still slow to trust. But once he gets comfortable, he's a great partner. Now do I get him to trust me? Do something to show him that he has no reason to fear you. Alright, sweet talking. Speak slowly and softly. Horses can pick up on your emotions. Hi, Jupiter. And Tobias. It's nice to meet you. Nay. Jupiter's ears flick back against his head. You lower your voice even more until you're barely above a whisper. I'm not gonna hurt you, Jupiter. I promise. They get us up closer. You still see fear in his eyes, but note that his breathing is calmed a bit. There you go. Now that's easy. You reach out and stroke his nose, and he niggers. See? Not so scary. And he what? Sorry, I'm kidding. You turn to Blaine, who looks perfectly at ease as he leans against the stall wall. You really love animals, huh? Oh no, you don't. You can't go looking for my heart of gold just because I like horses more than people. It's not a no. It's not a yes either. He steps forward to stroke Jupiter's mane. Mom always hated when I brought stray animals into the residence. She strictly forbade it, which honestly made me want to do it more. They're just so good. They don't have ulterior motives. People don't deserve them. But not all people have ulterior motives. Really? I want to play in a charity polo match where the whole point is for us to look good. Do you even know what charity we're playing for? You can't remember, so you shake your head. Me neither, because the dean never said. That doesn't mean that there aren't generally good people out there. Don't get completely disillusionized just yet. Playing checks his watch. It's almost time for the match. Someone's gonna be lucky. Who's lucky? Who's gonna be? You walk over to the garden stall and scratch her chocolate brown forehead. It's getting her to have a horse that knows what she's doing out there. Especially since my polo skills are non-existent. Nay. Lance will introduce me to all the horses playing. Don't mention him. You'll ruin my Don't mention it. You ruin my reputation. Now, let's get you started up and head out. Meet back up with Taylor, then join the rest of your classmates on the field. Hey, Tobias, right on top of Dean Landquist's speech. Lucky you. Save your spot. I'd like to thank you all for playing on our annual polo match for charity. We already raised over $100,000 to end the world hunger. Damn, already? The match hasn't even started yet. That's why they pay us the big bucks. Wait, are we getting paid? Obviously not. We're playing for charity. Before we get started, I'd like to remind you how important it is that you put on a good showing today. Out on the field, you'll be representing both your country and fan class. I expect you to conduct yourselves accordingly. You look over at the stands and see a lot of familiar faces, both welcome and unwelcome. Ooh. I can't let them get up to me. Now go out there and have fun. Jadine posts the team list and steps back. Everyone crowds around you to look. So yeah, we're gonna dominate. Oh yeah, we are. In a totally respectful, princess-like way, of course. Speak for yourself. You gotta output your team. So this is pretty simple, right? One sport with something else does all the work. If by something you mean our majestic horses. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Easy peasy. You can't just laser wager a polo. It's a beautiful dance between horse and jockey and ball and mallet. Ass and saddle. I'm serious, Henry. You gotta scare your horse that attitude. They're sensitive beasts. They're not the only ones who are sensitive. Okay, let's just take a step back. Yeah, we're all on the same team. For now. Evelyn hops away, and Henry rolls his eyes as he heads toward his horse. He turned to Dion. Looks like it's up to us. As people begin settling up, Mel Garnet, who greets you with a snort. Be any bad behavior, and there's a juicy apple in it for you. Nay. You line up your team at the center of the field and face your opponents. May the best team win. Meaning us. We'll see about that. The umpire rolls the ball between the two teams, and you take off. Evelyn nimbly guides her horse between the other players and takes control of the ball. See, all my years as an Aquarian are paying off. Open, pass the ball. Evelyn knows Henry is about to shoot when Lexi swoops in. Mallet flourished. Too late. Lexi steals the ball, sends it down the field toward Blaine. Evelyn, why didn't you pass me the ball? I thought I had a shot, honestly. I didn't realize Lexi was so close. A little help on defense? You're gonna need more than a little help, Berlin. Blaine weaves across the field on Bell, dodging around other riders and nimbly moving the ball with his mallet until goal. The game continues with each team struggling to gain an advantage. You finally manage to gain possession of the ball. Nay. You got through the Garnet. Just follow my lead. You can beeline toward the goal, but Blaine suddenly appears on your left, crowding your shot. Not so fast. The prize over here. Quickly spot the ball as hard as you can toward the young. Did the shot. Yeah. Down swings the mallet as hard as possible, and the ball soars through the goalpost. Score one for the princess. Thank God, we need the point. And that's the end of the checkout, folks. We're all tied up at the break, 3 points apiece. See, Evelyn, if you pass to me, we win right now. What are you talking about? You don't want our horses to do all the work, and that's enough. Yeah, let's all cool off and regroup at 5. Grateful for the break, you head off the field to get some water. Spot Ina walking away from the stands and shout out to her. Ina, what up? Tobias, what are you doing here? Just grabbing some water between periods. Are you leaving already? Not at all. I'm very supportive of this year's charity, so I thought I'd spread the word about it and try to get some more donations during the break. Doesn't it make sense to do that in the stands? And that's where the guests are, right? Of course, but some of the faculty members have those area covered, so I thought I'd spread out to cover more ground. You raise an eyebrow. Well, I've got a few minutes before it breaks over. Can I help? I appreciate the offer, but it's okay. I don't want to stretch for your match. Well, you are very distracting. It's a wonder I've been able to keep my eye on the ball at all. You're just saying that. You're natural out there. I almost didn't recognize you all dressed up like that. I'm glad it looked that way, because the first part of the game was a challenge. Difficult teammates. You can say that. Just remember what I told you, and I'm sure that things will get better. Thanks. I better go. I better go though. Don't want to be late for the rest of the game. Go, Tobias. I'll be rooting for you. You head back to the polo field, and your teammates are already arguing. Anyway, if you're so sure I don't know what I'm doing, why don't you just switch teams? Maybe I will. Wait, what? I don't think that's an option at this point. What'd I miss? Just World War III. I'm not the problem here. It's just Bog. Really? Because it looked at me like you have no control of your horse. If I pass you the ball, you probably roll off. There's gotta be a way to get Evelyn and Henry to see eye to eye. Play Peacemaker to help Henry and Evelyn team up for the win and earn the massive points for both of them. I didn't pay for this. Okay, so I was broke when it came to the suit, but suddenly I had money for the horse, but didn't. Even if I did a second playthrough, which I know I did, I didn't have enough diamonds for this either. Okay, whatever. I was broke when it came to the suit, but I had diamonds for the damn horse, but I didn't have diamonds. That makes sense if I paid for a horse, but then I didn't have diamonds for the next premium scene. But the fact that I had no diamonds before that premium scene, which means like, well, I don't know. I give up. Because, again, how many times I replayed this book? Like, what, twice on my phone? At least twice. And on my laptop. Have I finished it on there? I don't know. And that's enough. Your frustrated shout gets their attention. So this is the first time doing this. This is new for all of us. Your frustrated shout gets their attention. Oi. Device, it's only a yell. Really? You're gonna tell me not to yell right now? Like it or not, we're teammates. We need to get along. At least until the end of the game. Berlin's the one trying to make us lose. I'm not. I'm just saying you can't just assume your horse is some machine that'll do all the work. You two are both right. Polo is a sport about grace and strength, and best athletes combine both. Like I'm ask you. Sure. I suppose I have been oversimplifying things a bit. It does take strength to control a horse. Twice is right. You both bring something valuable to the team. Like what? Well, everyone clearly knows a thing or two about horses. More than that, I've been riding horses since I was little, and I've even won several. That's it. Dressage shows. Oh, one of those things where you train horses to be really obedient. That sounds like a skill that could come handy in polo. But everyone, you have to try to see things from Henry's side too. How do you mean? Well, it could take a while to adjust to horseback riding. But at the end of the day, Henry has better reflexes and hand-eye coordination than the rest of us combined. My horse-eye coordination is pretty good too, and ballad eye. And why can't you point, Henry? Because I was underestimating the value of traditional athletic prowess. So, are we all on the same page now? I think so. Henry, I'm sorry about earlier. I can get a little impassioned with the horses. Already begun. Henry holds his fist out at Evelyn, but she just stares at it confused. It's a fist bump. Oh, of course. You grin as Evelyn taps her fist against Henry's. Di Polimasi. I hate you. Give me my diamonds back. I hate you. Now, let's kick some ass. Henry and Evelyn head over to where the horses are waiting to be mounted. That's good advice, but I give them 5 minutes before they join the military to study. Before they start joining the military shuttle again. I have a little faith, Dion. Think they meant it. As soon as the umpire drops the ball, he springs to action, rushing forward to secure it. Got it. High speed. Henry and 11. Henry and Everett work together to block the other team from getting to you. I got playing Gavin. Last is on mine. Take the shot, Tobias. Get out forward, but Peter suddenly blocks your path. Not so fast. Fade to the left, then abruptly continuing going straight on your original path. Oh. Peter blows right by you. With your path now clear, you race to the goal and shoot the ball in. Ooh. Nice shot. We gotta get to get a blue. The game approaches its final minutes. Left side tries to touch the ball. Penalty manages to strike it in midair, send it flying back to the center of the field. Evan, heads up. On it. Evan skillfully weaves her horse between Peter and Xavier to nab the ball. It looks like they've been playing together for years. Blaine catches up to her as she gallons toward the goal. Gotta get you and me first. Evan, I'm open. Here you go. Your problem now. Evan passes the ball to you, but you see Xavier coming for you at the corner of your eye. Come on, Garnet. You never gone so fast on a horse before. Day for your polo gear, kept you to stay in your seat, and you keep your feet in your stirrups. Everything got changed. You take off for a full gallop toward the goal, zipping past Xavier as you keep the ball under control. Damn. Almost there. Swinging right back, spread the ball as hard as you can. It rolls you to go just in time before the buzzer goes off. Game over. And red team wins, 10-9. Polo Pro. The crowd erupts in applause for your victory. First time I won. Could you possibly still win if you didn't pay for Evan and Henry to get along? Maybe. Did I make stupid choices when I played it? Probably both times. Maybe because I can't read and I'm stupid. And I think I accidentally passed to Zaria because I thought she was on my team for a second. Then I remembered, oh wait, no she's not, because I'm stupid. Yeah. Great job, team. Nay. Boom. And that's how it's done. This is good on my resume for sure. I almost can't believe we pulled that off. But only almost. We could have done it without the pep talk by us. Not to mention, we probably would have been caught on camera at the childish bets. It would have been a pretty person to be seen fighting at a charity event. Happy to help. Okay, well then. No, you ever want a rematch. Yes, they want us all to head over to the post-game press conference. Before all the others toward the stands, the reporter immediately jumps forward to ask questions. Tobias, over here. I see you debuted in another stylish outfit. Do you believe people should dress for the job they want? I think it's important for everyone to feel comfortable in whatever they're wearing and everyone to have confidence. It just happens that the most comfortable thing to wear on horseback also happens to be on Trent right now. That was an impressive performance. What drove you to success on the field today? I was playing for my team. My classmates and I are out here trying to work together for the greater good, and they're the ones who inspired me. They certainly showed. Any last comments? Just that happy today was such a successful event for Vanquist and our guards. You're certainly giving us a lot to write about. Either way, I'll let you go back to your studies. As the press finishes up, Tatum escorts you away from the seat in the field. A few days later, head to the library to continue your research for your plane, but he never shows. Where is he? We were supposed to start an hour ago. I thought things had been better between us recently. Should we head back to the suite? No, I'm gonna find him. He searched the quad, then the classrooms, but he's nowhere to be found. He's searching the facility building, when you hear a familiar voice coming from inside Anna's office. There's gotta be something I can do to fix this. Is that Blaine? You nodded and ancient toward the door so you can hear better. I'll talk to the team, Blaine, but I'm just a DA. There's only so much I can do. Then try harder. Loniquist can't expel me. What? Blaine's getting expelled? What happens when your great rival may no longer be a threat? Find out next chapter of Foreign Affairs.